lattice cubic structure, or you have FCC, face-centered cubic crystal structure, FCP, right? These are different kinds of structures. Means these structures comes at a particular point as you are trying to heat the body from one particular temperature to other temperature, right? So something like BCC structure is like this. You can see atoms are being circulated in this particular structure, where you have the atom, the center, body-centered structure, and it is also at each particular corner of this particular crystal structure. What happens is, at any particular case, that may go like something we say as HCP, hexagonal close bracket structure. Means these kind of structures is what we call as allotropy. Means getting transferred from one crystalline structure to other crystalline structure. Hence, we are calling that as allotrope. Now, this is basically a small information, even part of interview question also, like what is gamma iron, what is alpha iron, or what is delta iron radiation. So basically, in simple recrystallization means what? It is happening that the process of relieving internal stresses, right? It is happening to the process of relieving internal stresses. At the same time, there is a redefining of new structure of grain is happening in this particular case. It is happening where below the change in the crystalline structure. Below the change in the crystalline structure, this is what we are trying to observe. So somewhere this is happening at 400 to 780 centimeter. What you can see is recrystallization, that is very different crystals are happening. It's approximately like this. You see, when generally steel is at a normal condition, it may have some internal stresses, or it is not so uniform kind of. Like that. This is the crystal. And these group of crystals are forming very grains. Crystals together are forming very planes. Where structure is happening in this particular case. And then again you will see some grain growth and other things. But now the structure from the first to the second it is getting redefined. So since it is getting redefined, what happens? It can have a good sort of, it can acquire a good sort of ductility. Ductility means the ability to be drawn into thin wires or thin shapes. That how, without application of major pressure, in the case of hot rolling process, easily the lumber can get into different kind of shapes. I hope you understood about hot rolling process, how the shapes and other things are happening a little faster in the case of hot working process and why the process is less in the case of hot working process.